Holiday gift ideas for the fitness buffs out there. Dai Manuel from Fitness Town joining us. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too, Riaz.
All right. How many push-ups did you do before this segment?
You know what? None. I thought about it though. I was like, oh, geez, I can be on TV.
This guy looks like this when he wakes up. You know what you're doing.
Yeah, right.
You've got some great ideas. Let's start over here for the travelers.
Well, hey, you know what? There's a lot of stress in life. We get trigger points. Our bodies get a little bit bunged up. There's something called fascia that helps our muscles and our skin line up and travel over one another. This is called a travel roller. It's just that you roll out on it. You know, whether it's your quads. I know you do a lot of cycling, so you probably want to work your IT band, your quads.
This is so great, and whether it's a CrossFit session or just basic workout, this thing, especially on the legs, and I think that's the thing that's overlooked, flexibility in the workouts. This is a great thing to have.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The heart rate, also important to get specific with the workouts. I want to hold this up in two parts. So you got the strap,
sure,
and then the watch. What is this actually telling you?
This is called a polar loop, and it's actually an activity monitor. I mean, you got to realize Canadians, over half of our waking hours, they're now spent seated, not moving, not doing the daily recommended amount of energy exertion. So, well, how do you know what you're doing every day? Well, get an activity monitor. You can actually track it throughout the entire day. And if you want to be really specific, then you pair it with a heart rate monitor, and it syncs up to your iPhone or to your laptop through Bluetooth, and you can actually see a daily stat of what you've been doing day in, day out.
And when you have these types of results, do you find other people you work with that just helps for accountability period, especially if you're a coach, to see what your clients are doing?
Yeah, I think most people, we walk around and we don't really think about where we're at and where we're going. And like anything, if you want to get somewhere, you got to put into the GPS to at least figure out where you're starting and how you're going to get there. But if you're not tracking things and making little tweaks along the way, it might take you longer to get there, and you may just not even make it. You know? So definitely daily tracking, I think, is
I like that. One of my fitness coaches once said, whatever you measure gets managed, and I think that's so true with something like this. Okay, I'm afraid what this medieval torture is right here.
Well, this is called the Beastie.
Okay.
And like I was saying, people spend a lot of time seated, and you know, if you're not really focused on sitting upright at your computer, you start to hunch. We all get in there.
Get in the back.
Yeah, so right in there, pull it down, find that little trigger point, that little knot in the back there.
Oh, that's a good life,
just dig it in.
That's the good life.
Put it down.
Like this right here.
Awesome. So it's just another way to do that. Most people would typically use, and I've often used with clients, you know, they're just a little lacrosse ball and trying to get up against the wall or lie on the floor, but it's really hard to find the exact spot where this just makes it a little easier to do.
And we should point out the average cost of all these items you're bringing, we're looking at $150.
Yeah, like the roller's like $40, the activity strap's $94, this little setup here's $67, so yeah, it's all little stocking type stuffers.
Double unders. I'm looking at this and I'm thinking double unders, my friend.
Well, you know, for everybody, if you travel a lot or you just don't have a lot of time, skipping's an effective way of working out, but it's also an effective way to burn calories, and you know, these little cable speed ropes, small, compact, throw it in the bag, very inexpensive, and 10 minutes of skipping is like 25 minutes of running.
Why is it better to get the thinner rope as opposed to the traditional one?
Well, it's going to last a little longer, it moves a little bit smoother, and like you said, double unders. When you get into certain like CrossFit or other functional fitness programs, they often try to spice it up. A single skip just doesn't do it enough. Got to get a rope under your feet twice.
That's a good rhythm. And finally, a great gift for the ladies, right?
Yeah, right.
Good luck. Good luck. This one's for the fellas.
Hey, you know what? We're all so obsessed about the number on the scale, but really what it comes down to is body composition.
Yeah.
Familiar with the body mass index? According to the body mass index, I'm actually obese. I'm overweight.
No, see, I've heard this. You are obese.
This is what it says.
We all have problems.
But I get on the body fat scale. I'm actually about 11 to 12% body fat typically. That's where I tend to fluctuate. But I wouldn't know that unless I either got a caliper test, or now you can get onto a body fat scale that gives me both weight, water hydration levels, and my body composition.
Accurate measurement. Many people may be making the resolutions for the fitness tip going into the new year. Dai, thanks for coming on. Fitness Town is the company, and there's the website, DaiManuel.com. Greg Harper asked me to ask you this final question. Why do they call you the Moose?
Oh, they call me the Moose. Well, you know, friends in the CrossFit community, if you've ever had an opportunity to watch me run, I run like a moose. That's why my name's not Gazelle. I'm known for, I just do not like to run. And when I do, you hear me coming and you get out of the way, and but there's plenty of time to move. So
the moose is loose. All right, Dai, good to see you as always, my man.
Thanks, Riaz.
All right, let's check back in now with Thor in the Live Eye.